Hey guys, on today's episode of Let's Get Physical with the Physical Web, I want to talk about events. So rather than demonstrate it, I'm going to explain it, and hopefully that helps you guys out. So why would the physical web be relevant at events rather than something like iBeacon? So as we know, Cannes Festival last year, they used iBeacon and it integrated within their event, and it made their event interactive, and it was actually very successful. People really liked it, they really enjoyed it, and I think it's something we're going to see in the future. But that's not feasible for necessarily every event that's out there. There's time, there's money, there's a lot of things that go into building that app and integrating it and getting all that set up. And if you're just going to have an event for a weekend and it's kind of a lower budget, maybe a trade show, something that doesn't have a huge budget, and they don't want to spend all the time to run iBeacon, they're going to want to use the physical web because it's extremely simple, easy, and each booth can set it up, with very little effort. So that's why they would use it. It's it's cost effective, and if the physical web becomes built in on iPhone and Android, which it most likely will, it's going to be really easy. People aren't even going to need to download an app. They're just going to need to know that things are physical web enabled. So I really think it's relevant and it's going to happen. So how would an event go about doing it? Well, they could just include a USB beacon within the registration. So, hey, here's your stuff. It has this beacon in it with instructions, simple instructions, as I've showed you, to plug in a URL, plug it in, and people will know, by signs, and let the attendees know that, hey, these booths are physical web enabled. Open up your physical web browser, and you can even see what's near you. You can have these beacons, broadcast only a few meters so that I'm not overwhelmed with URLs coming into my phone, just what's near me at that moment. So it can give me context as well as a lot of information about each booth that I'm going by. The booths could set up a specific web page for just that event so that the attendees don't just go to a home page or just the regular website, they go to a specific page. There's lots of different things that they could do with it, but I think the physical web will be a simple, easy, cheap way for events to add contextual awareness and just a little more interactivity within the event. So I would look out for this, and if you have an event that is physical web enabled, if you're running an event and want it, let me know. I'd love to hear about it, love to get involved. So like always, my name is Brandon Lane, and let's get physical with the physical web.